I love to go to different worlds and just sort of immerse myself in them and just sort of watch, participate, until you get a true understanding of this world that you're in, and then you get some unique insights. I think the problem with movies today is that they're watching other movies or MTV or television. They don't really go to where this stuff all came from. So consequently, you're getting second, third, fourth hand, you're getting basically cut and paste movies where they're just pasting the parts they like from the movies, the television shows that they saw. And there's nothing like actually being there. Once you're there in the world, you understand everything that was completely mystery to you before. You sort of get it immediately. There's so many movies with people being shot and hit and gangsters shooting other gangsters. And I'm usually at my best when I start with the visual idea from the sequence. It takes a lot of thought because, you know, these are sequences that are written, that you work with the writer, but they have a certain type of dramatic development and story, and then you've got to figure out ways to make these work on film. That's why I like, you know, writing my own scripts, because I think about these visual ideas all the time, and I approach it usually from a visual standpoint, so I'm not faced with this problem with how am I going to make this hit interesting.
There's a delivery for you, Mr. Kleinfeld.
And it just takes a lot of thought. You know, you got to come up with the right location, you got to think how to do this that works for his particular character, how you can surprise the audience. I mean, you know, switching the bullets and trying to make that dramatic so you realize that the bullets have been switched just before he tries to use the gun and the bullets have been taken out.
I don't know, maybe it's a misfucking understanding here. I don't know, man. Maybe you don't remember me. My name is Benny.
Maybe I don't give a shit.
John, of course, we had to sort of talk him into playing this. He had now become sort of a big stage star and was starring in movies. Talk him into doing the supporting role. But he was fabulous. I mean, them together are really an electric duo.
You know, my name is...
You try to find kind of metaphorical connections, thematic connections. You know, obviously Carlito hates him because that's who he was, and he doesn't want to be that guy anymore. You know, a ruthless, ambitious guy that's tough as nails, and he's not that guy anymore. But when he sees him, it enrages him, and he makes a big mistake by throwing him down the staircase. You don't mess with guys like that. They don't forget.
You fucking end the history books. That's what you are, man. So you might as well fucking kill me now, because if I ever see you again, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You look at my hands, huh? Now you make me raise my voice and I'll snap your neck like a breadstick.
He was a very interesting character. He was a gangster. He'd been put away for a while. He was a made guy.
You lie to me again, I'll tell you what, you're gonna end up in that river out there.
It was sort of funny. We had him in the water out there, and he was not a happy guy. He was kind of getting mad at us, you know, because it was a long night. It was freezing. Even though it was in the winter, he was cold, he was wet, and he was not a happy guy after that sequence. The critical establishment has really in a decline since, I guess, Saris and Pauline Kael stopped leading this group. And they don't write too interestingly about movies. Some of the most interesting criticism you'll read on the web, you know, from some film freak that's just loves movies and gives you incredibly good insights to what you're watching. So it's not surprising to me because what they have to say doesn't make any sense. And the movies basically have to stand up for themselves. I have no explanation for it except, you know, with visually driven directors like Hitchcock before me, they just don't seem to get it. They don't seem to get it. They have to be guided by maybe the Europeans that sort of see what's on the screen. And I'm a very controversial director because I'm not part of any establishment, because I have, I believe you have to find things on your own. You don't have to And I think being insulated by power or money or acceptance is not particularly good for your career. I'm not particularly interested in what the establishment thinks is good because I don't agree with them.